This could be the picture of one of the bombs that brought mayhem to the marathon. The picture, taken near the finish line in Boston, clearly shows a large bag on the ground close to a postbox, ignored by people cheering on the runners. And here is the aftershot, part of it blurred because of the awful injuries people sustained. The two pictures taken about an hour apart. It may be just coincidence, but these stills are now being closely studied by the FBI. More than half of those injured in the double bombing on Monday have now been released from hospital, but for many, there's a long recovery ahead of them.
These patients don't get better unless their families are whole and are able to take care of them. So that's another important concept. That's why we need to treat the family as much as the patient, because otherwise the patients won't do as well.
Many of those being treated have serious shrapnel wounds. Police have recovered part of the domestic pressure cooker they believe housed at least one of the bombs. It's a significant forensic breakthrough which could provide some very useful clues. That hasn't stopped the investigators continuing to work at the bomb site. Across this city, along the famous marathon route, small memorials are popping up to remember the dead and the injured. Little heartfelt tributes to people they perhaps never knew, but will now never forget.
I was going to run along the river, and I kind of felt an obligation to run along the boundary of the police cordon. I just felt like something that's drawing runners to respect the people that were hurt and respect the people in the race.
But I've been really impressed by how all of Boston and all of the world has come together to really support and move on from this event. And I ran by today just wanting to see what the current state of things were. And it's really nice to see all the support out here that people have brought.
The first 48 hours in any inquiry like this are considered key. There has been progress. There may not have been arrests, but the police are sure they're closer to piecing together exactly what happened and who was responsible.